Hello, everyone. My name is Fallen Artemy. Today is Monday, August 23rd. Uh, yeah. What else are we doing? Yeah. So this is not the usual programming. I'm supposed to be playing Near Replicant today, but I'm not because my parts came in, and because my parts came in, I just heard a notification sound. Because my parts came in, I can finally build it. Build what? A keyboard. Of course, that's what the title says. I mean, it says more than that, but whatever. As you can see, this is a little special. I decided to get my camera out and do a little two camera setup here because obviously it's hard to build with a webcam, which is sitting there, and I'm not going to really move it or anything. I'm looking at that screen because that's where the feed is. My OBS is over there. But yeah, no, it is what it is. Just to preface it, right now you're looking at my keyboard. This is an MX Keys, Logitech MX Keys. This is my office keyboard. I use this for work. I went to work, I took it to work, and ever since the quarantine started, I would use this keyboard with the MX Master 3 daily. And this is a great keyboard, this is a great mouse. I love using it for work, and when I work, I also use my Mac. And so this is connected to my work computer and my Mac at the same time. So because they can switch between three devices, the third device is my desktop, but I don't really use this keyboard for that purpose anyways. And I also have a magic trackpad too for the Mac. It's just easier to use trackpad sometimes. So the thing is, I'm using this for all three of my computers, which is not ideal because this is not good for gaming. Just because it's low profile, it's membrane, and sometimes I played League a couple of times with this because I have to. This is the only keyboard right now, and I'll actually miss like ignites or flashes or ultimates because I'll tap it and it won't execute when I expect it to, and so maybe they'll step out of range and I can no longer ignite, or I'll flash just a second after I really wanted to, and I'll lose the game or something, or I'll lose that fight. So this is not a good keyboard for gaming. I mean, it works, but you really shouldn't use it. And the reason I have to use the MX keys is because I sold my previous keyboard, mouse, and mousepad, which were all gaming stuff. I had a SteelSeries Apex Pro. I had a SteelSeries mousepad that was RGB, and I had a SteelSeries Rival 500. I decided to go all wireless, so I started moving towards wireless. So I got the Logitech G502 Lightspeed, which is a great mouse. It's way lighter than the Rival 500, and it's actually really good for playing games, and I love it. And I got the matching Power Play mouse pad, which charges the mouse wirelessly through the mouse pad. I mean, it's just wireless charging, but it's pretty cool. And I've never had to actually I never had to plug this in at all. The moment I got this, I just put it on the mat and it works. So it's a really good mouse, good mouse pad, but I needed a wireless keyboard, and so I bought one. It's over here. Let me go get it. I got myself a Keychron. All right, yeah, there's someone talking to me on Messenger, and I can hear the iPad's notification in the background, but I don't know what's going on. So I got myself a Keychron K3. Good. It's cool. It's low profile. It's small. It has an aluminum plate, but not a plastic back. I didn't really mind that too much. This is the V2 version, by the way. So it's the K3 V2. So it has the aluminum plate. It has the crap. I'm blanking on what it's called, but it has the feet. So it can angle itself a little bit. It's low profile. It has Gatoron blues. I have a fan running on right now, but let me turn off my noise suppression and see if you can hear this a little bit. I apologize for it's how it's going to sound in a few seconds. All right, there. Noise suppression's off. All right, here's my key. Let me get the microphone closer, actually. All right. So by the way, this is how my mouse sounds. Let me just turn off the fan. Like, why do I need to do all this when I can just turn the fan off? Oh my god. Okay, damn. You know, all those keyboard sound videos don't have the fan on, so why should I have the fan on? Oh my god, come on, dude. Let me go. Also, I don't know where I'm wearing a headphone because there's no music playing or anything. So, literally not required. Also, I moved the camera. There. So, this is how it sounds. So, that is the Keychron K3 V2. Let's move this out of the way again. And it's okay. I mean, Gator on Blues aren't amazing or anything, but I do like clicky, so that's why I got this keyboard instead. Yeah, and it was good. It was cool, and it's wireless, it's Bluetooth, and people who bought Keychron keyboards like it. I know MKBHD has a Keychron, and I was watching a bunch of Linus Tech Tip videos that said Keychron keyboards were pretty good. And I did listen to some other typing videos and all that stuff. So I didn't just buy it blindly based off of tech reviewers. I was also watching keyboard YouTubers and kind of like seeing if it was good or not. But I got it, and it was kind of dead on arrival. Some of the keys just weren't working, and I'm pretty sure that's a PCB switch connection issue. So I decided to get like a return, and they didn't want to give it to me. They said no return. We can refund. We can exchange it for another model. And then you pay the difference or something. And I said no. In that case, I was just like, in that case, can you just return it, please? Can I just return it and get my money back? And they said no. They said they'll just give me a refund instead. And I suspect that's because it's just cheaper for them to refund the whole thing instead of getting to contacting their supplier and all that. So I mean that's okay. I understand kind of. So now I just have a Keychron K3 that doesn't really work. If anyone wants to buy it from me or something, I know it's a broken keyboard, but if anyone can fix keyboards and they want a K3, contact me, DM me on Twitter. I guess I'll sell it to you. All right, for like, I don't know, 50, 40 bucks, 30 bucks. I don't know. It's not even like worth it, to be honest. So because I had no SteelSeries Apex Pro and I had the Keychron doesn't work, I had to use this for my gaming needs. So I decided, after going throh r/slash battle stations furiously to see if people actually had wired keyboards, because a lot of people have wireless mice. But I did realize that a lot of people had wired keyboards, or they had keyboards just weren't plugged in, so it looked good, giving the illusion that it was wireless, but it's not actually wireless. So yeah, that was just funny to me when I realized that. So then I decided, okay, fine, I'll go build a keyboard. So let's turn this off and put this to up here, I guess. Actually, no, we'll use that empty space. Let's go through the parts real quick. Why not? First of all, this is the Tokyo 60, made by Tokyo Keyboard and sold by Massdrop or Drop.com. They're the same, store. I don't know why they have two different names and they don't keep it consistent, but Massdrop. And Massdrop's pretty good. They used to sell a lot of like niche items. Now they just sell mechanical keyboard items, and headphone audiophile collecting items. So my headphones are from Massdrop actually. It even says Massdrop on the left side here. I don't know, you can't probably see it, but whatever. It says Massdrop, even though I bought it from drop.com. I don't need this actually. If I listen to music later, I guess I'll use it, but I don't need this right now. And so that's that. This is a 60% HHKB style keyboard, which means it is a happy hacking keyboard layout, which basically means there's no arrow keys, and instead you have the extra space over here, and some of the keys are smaller or bigger. Like the spacebar is 7 units big, but then some of these keys over here are small. So It's cool. And then basically, when I was looking for a keyboard kit to get, I was mainly looking for it to be hot swappable and for it to look nice and also kind of be small. I was looking at 65% originally, and when I found this, I was like, okay, you know what? I'll give up the arrow keys and all that because this looks really nice. And I know sometimes there's a little production issues here and there with this keyboard kit, but this is my first mechanical keyboard I'm building myself. I mean, I did have 2 other mechanical keyboards before this, and so I'm not new to this, and I have been following the community for a while without actually buying anything. So this will be my first foray into actually building a keyboard, and yeah, I'm just kind of interested in doing it. It came in today. Like this came in, all the drop stuff came in today, and then stuff that I bought from KBDfans came in a week ago, and I'm just waiting for a cable to come in. But I don't really need that right now because this comes with a braided USB-C cable, so I can still use the keyboard without having that thing. Cool. Just had to refresh it real quick there. Alrighty. So what's next? After this, I have probably the most important the next most important thing. So this comes with the case, the PCB, the cable, and what's it called? The stabilizers, but they're screw-in stabilizers. So by the way, this is the Tokyo 60 Season 4. I got Season 4 because it comes with screw-in stabilizers instead of I guess like push-in stabilizers. I don't really know what the right term for it is, but instead of that, I got screw-in because they're more stable, and I want that. So if you don't want that, you can actually get Season 3 in black and silver, I think, and it's about $60 cheaper. So if you just want the case and the keyboard kit and all that, and you don't care about the stabilizers, you can get the Season 3 one. It's much cheaper. I just got Season 4 because of the stabilizers, and then Season 4 has a different color, but it was already sold out when I got it, when I bought this. Plus I wanted black, so I don't really care about the special color that they had. These are the switches. I got a 70 pack. HHKB layouts only use 60 keys, so I have 10 more than I need, but that's fine because if I have any broken keys or something, switches or something, I can just use one of the 10 replacements. So these are Kalih Box Navies. Let me get this zoom in here if I can. Here, let's do it like that. And so Kalih Box Navies are clicky, they're tactile, and apparently I don't have to lube them either because lubing them doesn't give them that much of an advantage. That's not why I bought it. I was going to lube my key switches if I got ones that were good with key lubing, but this apparently doesn't need it. Box Navies are the cousins to Box Jades. Box Jades are super clicky and very loud, and I don't mind it being loud. I used to own a Razer Ornata Chroma, and that was a very loud keyboard, so I don't mind it being loud at all, actually. But this is very tactile. I don't know if you can hear this. In fact, I should probably turn off the noise limiter one more time so that you can hear it. I mean, a noise suppression. Actually, it should be over here. So yeah, very clicky. It's actually relatively smooth, and there's not a lot of rattle, so it's pretty surprising to me, and I'm pretty sure that's just how box switches are. So that's good. So I probably won't be lubing this unless I hear a lot of issue with like the rattling, or if I hear like a pinging or something like that. I wanted to do an O-ring addition to this, but because it's a box, I don't think O-rings really work on it. We'll see. So yeah, so that's Kalih Box Navies. They are clicky, they're tactile, they're very tactile just from what I was pressing right there. That was pretty good, and I was enjoying that. What else did I get? I got. I guess I could show this. This is the LED diffuser. This is made by Tokyo Keyboards, for their Tokyo 60. So this is a manufacturer's part, not a custom part made by a fan or something. Drop sells this as part of their thing, and basically it just goes in between or under the keyboard bottom plate. So because the Tokyo 60 has underglow LEDs, full RGB underglow LEDs, customizable by QMK software, I think. You could actually have a nice little underglow underneath the keyboard, and I'm a big fan of RGB. And because this doesn't have per key lighting or any under key lighting, I decided, well, first of all, this room is usually never dark, and even if it is dark, the monitors, the three of them that I have, are bright enough to illuminate the whole thing. So I don't really need per key RGB. I just need RGB in general because it looks nice. And even though I'll probably just be using white the whole time. So next we have, and this is just a KBDfans wooden wrist rest. Nothing too interesting or special there, but this kind of shows me what I'm really looking for. One of the problems that I have is that when I'm working with my MX keys or even the SteelSeries Apex Pro, because it has a numpad, I have to type like this. And if you can see that there's a big angle on my right arm, well, my left arm is pretty relaxed actually. My right arm is not even off on the armrest. So that's why I tilt it so I can do it like this. When I'm working, my right hand is usually on my mouse, so it's not too much of a pro strain. But when I'm playing a game or something, or I'm typing, then it becomes like this. So having the extra space here is great, right? Because I can, when I'm typing, I put it in the middle like this and have an actual good posture. And if I'm playing a game, I can put it to the left and just play like this. And that is the reason I went for 60%. And this is just you know, little wrist rest. It's made out of wood. It looks nice and it's painted well. I don't see any like discrepancies anywhere on it. If it was painted, I believe it's painted. So right, and it's just wooden. I didn't think too hard on that. I just wanted a wooden one. And then the last thing to get or to open, I already opened this because I was fascinated by this, but this is the keycap set. This is on KBDfans. You can get this for a pretty good price. They are PBT keycaps, and somehow I flipped over half of them just by moving it to the basement here. But yeah, these are PBT keycaps in the DBA profile, or I think. So basically it means they're low profile. They have like a rounded edge on them, and they have a little texture to it too. And this texture is the reason why I bought this keycap. So I'm a big fan of the centered lettering legends there, and the legends themselves, I believe they're printed on. It might be die sublimated. I'm not quite sure. I didn't read too much into it, and I don't mind if the lettering fades away, because if it does, I'll just get another keycap set. But I've never experienced a lettering fading away. I've only had the actual like keycap start shining and stuff. So with that, I don't need this either. With that, I guess we can start. I have some tools on the side over there. I guess I'll use it when it comes to it. But until then, this is the Tokyo 60 case. It is aluminum, beveled, and anodized. Anodized? Crap, I'm bad at that. But it is black. I wanted a black case. And I really, really like this bevel here, which is why I liked this case over another 60% or another HKB layout keyboard, actually. And yeah. So there's a top plate here, or the top of the case, which is everything you're seeing here. The plate here is mounted to the actual case. And then the bottom here is there's like a plate right here that's approximately 2 millimeters thick, and that's supposed to come off so you can build into it. And that's also where the diffuser goes. So when we close this up, I'll have to bring the diffuser out to do that. In the box, there's also a USB-C cable, a Allen key screwdriver, the necessary screws, and the stabilizers. I'll go there. And this right here is the PCB. So we don't need the box or something else in here. I can go to the side. The PCB can wait just a little bit. First, we need to open this up. Yeah. So like I said, we have the USB-C cable. It's braided, it's silver, and it is pretty short actually, but I just needed to go through there and then to my computer, so it's not too far of a distance that needs to travel. Here's the stabilizers. This is probably going to be the hardest part of my build because I have to assemble the stabilizers too. That will take some time, I guess. This is all right. That's that. These are the rubber feet that go in the bottom. We can take care of that at the ending. And these are the necessary screws to close up the case and also put in the stabilizers, I believe. Just kidding. There are stabilizer screws over here, so I don't know what these are actually. Whatever. It's a plastic bag. We'll toss that into recycling when required. So that now this is my first time building, so I will be opening up a guide if I can find one. There we go. Actually, I know there's one because I already watched a couple of videos on this. I am sweating. It is hot in here. The Ryzen 9 is cooking me alive. I'm going to turn on the fan. Okay, already that is much better. The fan is working gloriously. I think I'm gonna use something soft for this part, or just a little raised up. I don't want to put it directly on my. There we go. There we go. Just gonna refocus that. There we go. And everyone can hear me well. Feels good. Gotta get the keyboard out so I can type this one part here. MX Keys is a great keyboard, by the way, still. Okay. Tokyo 60 build. I didn't put the I. Oh, wow. Drop.com has an actual assembly guide on how to build this. That is crazy. Okay, so step one is place. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but whatever. Place the. Oh, they want me to do the PCB first. Okay, I guess we can put this to the side. Over there. And then bring this forward. There we go. This is not required for this part, I think. So this PCB is hot swappable, and that's why I bought it. Okay, so we need to put it in the back. All right, the guy who made Tokyo Keyboard, his name is Alvin Chung. I watched the interview. It was actually really cool why he made Tokyo 60. He decided he wanted people to get into mechanical keyboards, but he didn't want it to be such a hard thing to do. So he decided to make his own keyboard using quality materials and a quality production and all that stuff that they always say. and just make it easy for people to start getting into this without too much of a hurdle. And I know there are other, you know, manufacturers and stuff like GMMK and all that stuff, that also make entry level mechanical keyboards that are of good quality and stuff. But this attracted me more than the GMMK. But I did look at the GMMK. It's not like I didn't. But yeah, let's focus that up again. Nope. No, you're focusing on the wrong place, dude. There we go. The microphone was getting in the way. Okay. Stabilizers go here, here. Yo, you know what? There we go. There we go. Nice and zoomed in. It's a little distracting to his mic, I know, but please bear with me, as this is new to me as well. Oh, this is gonna be a little cringy to actual mechanical keyboard fans. The fact that I'm not lubing anything here. I'll lube it later if I feel like I need to, but because I'm new to building all this, I kind of don't want to lube anything just because I'm not good at it, and it's intensive. I kind of don't want to do that. So, holy crap. Hold on, I'm just trying to figure out which way this is supposed to go. Yeah, I knew the stabilizer part was going to be the hardest part because I don't know how this is supposed to work. Now, let's Google stabilizers. That didn't help at all. In fact, instead I'll Google Tokyo 60 on YouTube. I know that's going to help me actually because there is somebody, there's more than one person, but there are people who actually built the whole keyboard. And so, holy crap, the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer just came out. I'm going to watch it after the stream. 100%. Holy crap, it came out. No, this person bought the version that has the stabilizers built in. Okay, this person bought the V4, so stabilizers are not built in. And they have to do it themselves. Bear with me for a second. I'm looking very closely at how. No, they time lapsed it and skipped how they put the stabilizers together. I'm gonna cry. Okay, looking at how he built it, it's supposed to go all the way in like this. It's supposed to not. So, because if you put it this way, it doesn't go in all the way, which is obviously a sign of it not working, not being assembled properly. So it's this way. There we go. So that's one stabilizer. I know no one's watching, so that gives me a little bit of confidence that if I do something wrong, there's no one going to be pointing out my flaws in the public forum. So yeah, that's good. I mean, I'll get it right eventually. I mean, even if I put the stabilizer in the wrong direction, when I go to screw it in or go to put a keycap on it or a key switch on it, I'm gonna key switch next to it. I'm gonna instantly realize that there's something wrong here, and I'll have to go back and fix it. Okay. There we go. So those are the stabilizers. Oh man, I just want to get the camera and these things going in. Okay, stabilizers, keys, and this is for that, it's for that. Alrighty, let's see what he's doing. He's putting band-aid. Oh, yeah, band-aid. I'm gonna need a band-aid. Um, yeah, because it doesn't look like I can put the band-aid on afterwards. It really does seem like I have to put the band-aid on before putting the stabilizers on, so that is unfortunate. Okay, so the way it's inserted is you gotta stick this through. Supposedly, like, okay, that is one. Holy crap! I hate this part. Come on, man. Okay, okay. We're just gonna have to do it. So, this is an essential part of the build. Just gonna have to do it. That's how that shit works. So we'll put one here, and we'll put the other side of the bar. I know you can't see this, but I need to like I need to focus on it. So I need to see it, and you can see it after I'm done. And I put it. I'm facing the wrong direction. Just do a little spinny roo here. Just up. There we go. All right. Bruh, these things keep coming out. Oh my. Please, dude, I am begging you. Cooperate with me, stabilizer. Oh, okay. Got it in again. This doesn't feel right. There's no movement on these at all. Okay, yeah, no, that doesn't feel right at all. Jeez. Bruh, come on.
Now, some of the keys,
Okay,
like
there's this
especially
guy. He looks
shift keys, and some of them
nerdy. I hope he shows me how to do this.
and snap it down and you're good to go. Right? That is one part of it. But the thing that makes it a little more complicated is that we tend to tweak our sliders. We make little customizations so that they work a little bit
I
better.
guess this is what I need my headphones for.
And the way that I'm going to do that is by clipping little parts of it. So if you see here, this one has two little extrudy bits, two little tabs that point down. It's not just the flat bottom, but there's two little things. What those are is actually suspension. There's suspension for this, so when it hits the bottom, it lands on those first, and that provides some cushioning. But we don't want any cushioning. We want a real loud keyboard. We want it to make a big thocky noise. So what we're going to do is just clip those off. So we're still just doing the same thing. We're just customizing it a little bit to make it a little bit better. So just cropping these pieces off here. All of these. So let's just see if it's all the way across the bottom, and it ends looking like the one on the left. This
Okay.
involves a little bit of lubricant because these metal wires track along a little clipped plastic pad. So what we're going to do is just reduce the friction in there to again make it a little bit smoother. These are the advantages to making your own custom keyboard. We're just going to make a couple little tweaks to it, and I'll show you how to do that. We start out with Talk's GP corners. Right. Sliders, and we're going to figure out the right side for them. So the sliders actually have two sides. They have the what I call the hotel side, which is the top and the bottom,
Okay.
and they have the back door.
All right.
See the back door? There's only one door in there.
Yeah, yeah, I see it.
The front side, the hotel side, has two floors. Okay,
Okay.
so we're going to put the hotel side towards the clip. That's towards the part that we lubricated.
All right.
Side, so the two floors towards the lubricated clip.
Gotcha.
So we're going to put that in. Then we're going to take our metal shaft and we're going to put the metal shaft. We're going to put the metal shaft in on the ground floor. Do you see that? That's the bottom one.
Oh. Ah, I see now.
Sometimes they're tough to push in like this. And this one is definitely one of those. There we go. You see that's on the ground floor. There's two. There's two openings there. You see, and it's on the bottom opening. And then we're gonna push this down through the lubricant, like that.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't put lubricant.
I'm gonna do it again. So you got the back door. Back door. You got the hotel side. We're gonna take the hotel side. And I'm just making sure that we're in focus. We're gonna take the hotel side, which is this side right here. We're gonna take that and put that to the front, like this. And we're gonna enter the hotel through the ground floor. You can see what it looks like underneath there.
Huh.
Sorry, hoping that's gonna focus. I don't know if it will. You can see that. And you just push it in through the bottom like that. Oh, I nearly pushed the lubricant off.
I am attempting to do so, but it's not.
We're gonna clip down through the lube, just like that.
I don't hear no clip.
Cool. Both of them should go up and down like that. And we can put it off to the side here.
Oh,
One completed stabilizer. So we'll put that
I
over here.
see why
On to the next one. Again,
I didn't clip it in, so that's why it's not fitting. Okay, makes sense, makes sense.
hotel side. You see that, right? It's the hotel side. Because of the lighting and it's a black thing, it's difficult to tell sometimes. But that's definitely the hotel side. We're going to take the hotel side, put it in here, take the wire, go through the ground floor, and then clip down through the loop.
Oh, it's in. Wow, it's in.
And do the same thing on the other side. Hotel side.
Yeah, it's in, and it even moves up and down. Awesome, thank you, dude. Who are you again? You are Ski with Pete. Thank you, Ski with Pete. He has 34,000 subscribers on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know. You can go subscribe to him if you like, but he did help out. So thank you very much. With that, Pete, let's put in the first side here and clip it in. There we go, clipped in. And then get the second stabilizer out here. And yeah, you can't see it. I can barely see it because it's dark in there. But yeah, I gotta clip this in. All right, that is clipped in, and this one goes over here to what I do believe is the enter key. No, not believe. I know it's the enter key. Okay, then there's one more. This is the space bar, and I'm just gonna say this right now. I am 100% gonna loop this at a later point in time. I'm just really excited to have this keyboard, so I wanted to build it. So, and then it's not too hard to disassemble one of these things, anyways. So I'll disassemble it when I buy a lube and all that good stuff. I knew there was something a little bit wrong here. The spacebar goes the other direction. Okay, all the stabilizers are in. Ah, there we go. Ooh, that was like that's much better. All stabilizers in, and these are extremely small screws. Not a problem. I have an extremely small screwdriver that I kept around in the basement after I upgraded my PC. This is an eyeglass screwdriver, and it's the perfect size for one of these things. Will this fall out if I turn it over? It's not a problem if it does. I just need to know. Okay, they're holding on. That's good. That's good. Okay, Mr. The guy I'm watching here. Where do I screw? I hate that he. Okay, you know what? When I was watching this the first time, I was like okay with it, but I hate that he's time lapsing the shit out of this. Come, like, please, I am trying to learn from you. Can you not time lapse certain parts of the video? Hold on. I'm still looking at how he's doing this. Okay, so it's the top one that needs to be screwed in, or well, yeah. Ah! Okay, there are also these like little rubber pads. I'm guessing that goes here. Oh, wonderful. The stabilizer is actually falling off of the thing. There we go. We gotta lift it up on the other side. We gotta support it. And then we can screw it in part way. Now it won't lose connection there. And gotta put this over there. Give me the screw. Oh my! Wait, where'd that screw go? It went through. Okay, that's actually good because I need to hold this side down anyways. And once I see the opening, drop it in. You mother. Just mother. That's all. I hate when parts are really. I hate when parts are really small, because this is what always happens. Like I get close like this, and then I'll fidget it out somehow. Oh, it's not aligned. This is quite annoying. Okay, now it's aligned. Okay, we don't need to tighten it all the way. We just need to get it so that it doesn't fall out. And then I'll tighten everything after it's all done. Screw. Okay, hold on. This is annoying. I'm gonna do a little bit of this here. This is. Can you still hear me? Yes, you can still hear me. This is way better. Now you can see everything, and everything is good, and whatever, right? You can't see me on this camera, but whatever. You shouldn't be looking at that camera anyways right now. So I have no gaming keyboard. So I'm building this right now. Once when the keyboards begin and I test it out and it all works, I am going to lose my absolute mind if this falls down and I lose it all. Okay. So once I build this keyboard and it proves to work, I will then purchase a lubing kit and lube this keyboard. I mean, lube the stabs, and then also put in the band-aid and all that stuff. I just really need a keyboard right now. I don't want to use the MX keys. Yesterday I was playing a couple of oh my neck. Yesterday I was playing some ranked games on League, and I literally lost because I was playing Brand and I couldn't um like ignite in time because I Brand is already a close range guy kind of. Like you kind of had. I mean, he's a ranged character, but you need to be close. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that he's a ranged character, but his W doesn't go very far away from him, so you still need to play kind of like closer to the enemies, compared to like someone like Swain or Morgana or something like that, right? So I was playing Brand, and he's a close by character. He needs to go close, kind of close, put his W down, and I was trying to do like a W ignite into an E, and then to get the burn off because the guy was almost dead. I just needed to alt and do all the whole combo, but I couldn't do it because I got close to him. I tried to ignite and burn, but the ignite. I got the whole combo down, the alt and everything, but I could not ignite him because I was trying to walk away and ignite the whoever was fighting, and yeah, the MX keys just um didn't press the button down in time. I was expecting it to go down at one point, and it actuated in a different point, and so I had already stepped out of range before I could put the ignite down, which ended up in the individual surviving and me perishing. All right, now that that is done, I can tighten this a little bit more. I just need to be tight enough so that doesn't, so that it's like stable. And then after that, it's like I don't have to like fully tighten it and all that stuff. Yeah, that one's pretty good. And then this one is pretty loose. Now it is good. That is good. Okay, that is good. And last but not least, that is good. Whew. Okay, so we don't need to worry about the back of the PCB anymore. We can worry about the front now. And they did give us one extra screw. Thank you, Tokyo's keyboard, for doing that. Ow, my finger! Holy crap! It's been killing me this entire week, but there's no like swelling or anything. It's just pain hurts. Okay. Why'd they give me orange screws? I don't know. But now that the PCB is done, we can put it to the side because we need to open up the case. The case uses an Allen screwdriver. So let's just do that real quick. Allen screwdriver or Allen wrench? I've always known it as Allen wrench, but this looks like a screwdriver, so yeah. Okay, almost done. There we go. And it just comes right off. Woo! And I just realized what these orange or these copper screws are for. They're for mounting this guy in. Very cool. Right, and it's bottom mounted. That's what it's called. So you just place it here. Make sure all the holes are properly aligned. And yeah, that looks right. Let me go put in the screws now. Okay. Thankfully, they're actually color coded, so I know that the silver screw is for the stabilize stabs, and then the orange screws are for um, driving it in. Okay, and I'm just gonna fold this up a little bit so I can see what the individual here did. Yep, so he opens it, flips it upside down. That's exactly what I did. Lines it up. Very cool. That's exactly what I did too. Then okay. And the rest is just, work. So we'll do it. And just like any other computer part or accessory, I'm oh my god. There we go. Maybe I should put this one first. Yeah, I can't possibly miss. There we go. Yep, very good. I was right. Can't possibly miss it. I just realized this might be out of focus. There we go. Okay, we're not fully tightening it. We're just placing it down so that 6 screws can go in. And when all 6 are done, we'll do a simple clockwise motion to tighten them down. Dang, I dropped it again. There we go. Uh-huh, it keeps moving off to the side. Please go into the orifice and stay there. If you Don't mind, Mr. Screw. That was pun intended, by the way. Okay. There's one more. Where does it go? There's two here. There's two here. There's one by the space bar, and one more. Where? Oh, it's right here. Really? I feel like there would be one more, but I guess not. Hey, that one is fully tightened. And we'll go here. Tightened. Tightened. Spacebar. Tightened. Tightened. And tightened. Okay. There's one more gold, bronze, whatever screw. I'm just checking to see if the light does not pass through any of these holes, so I know that it is done. Okay, all the other holes are covered, and they're good. Okay, we can. So this is actually an empty board, and I should use foam, so I need to go buy foam as well, which I will. That is a guarantee. I will buy foam because this is a pretty empty key. But since we are here, we can put in the diffuser plate now. And this goes upside down like that. So yeah, there's actually space behind this thing. You could easily put in foam right here, and squeeze in a little bit of foam at the bottom as well. And I know that there's a place that makes foam that is like almost perfect built, purpose built for this front here. So I'm gonna buy both of those foams and see what I can fit. I need to do the band-aid upgrade as well, the band-aid mod as well, and then also hold on, just putting this in here, and then also lubricate the stabs. Now, here's the cool thing about this case. Um, you can I put the diffusion plate in between the bottom plate and the case, but Alvin Chun, which is the guy who created Tokyo 16 and the keyboard itself, says you can actually put it in like this, so you can have it, you know, metal on metal, and then put the diffusion plate. No, that's not what he did. He said he puts the diffusion plate as the bottom itself, so he doesn't use this at all. I do not want to do that. Sorry, Alvin. I know it might be cool and all, but I actually want I actually want it to be like enclosed like this. So this is what I'm gonna do. And the cool thing is these screws are long enough to accommodate for the diffusion plate out of the box. So it was the diffuser plate was created, or all this whole thing was created with the diffusion plate in mind, assuming that a lot of people would use it and all that. That side's not tightening, but I'm pretty sure it will tighten as I go across here, and then somewhere a subtle movement will occur, which will allow this to tighten up properly. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll tighten that. Tighten this. Tighten that. Tighten this. Now we need to worry about these two over here. They didn't go in properly at first. I needed to, and I need them to go in properly. So please go in. Well, that's weird. It's sticking out, but the parts are all flush with each other. So I do not know why it's not going in. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try and putting the right side in first and seeing if that changes anything. I guess we can just loosen these and see if it works. Okay. All right, let's put this in. Okay, right side is tightened. Now I'll go to this corner here. Left side is tightened. Now we'll go down. We'll go across. Okay, this screw does not seem to be going in. Thankfully, they gave us a couple of replacement screws, so we'll use those now to get this in. I'm also checking to see if any of these screws are different from each other. They shouldn't be, but yeah, it doesn't look like it's different. It's just, I guess, just a weird screw. Thankfully, they gave us a couple of extras, so we can put this in. Yep, the screw went in perfectly without an issue. Now the center screws, bottom, right? And then let's give each one a last turn. If there's any wiggle space, that one had some space there, and this one has a bunch of space. And that is it. Oh, we're not done. We're not done. Hold on. Well, we're still looking at the bottom of this. Let's put on the rubber feet. Okay, these are classical rubber feet, and there are little indents here that fit the feet perfectly. So we'll just take advantage of that and put it in. Cool. Two more. And one more. Now we're going on to the switches, and so by the way, this is how the keyboard looks so far. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. Oh, this side lifted up. Okay, we need to rescrew this side. This corner is not flush with the rest of the keyboard. That's the wrong screwdriver. Haha, funny. Okay, I know I'm getting in the way of the camera here, but I need to know what's going on with the screw. It's also really tight. Something is going on with that corner. Everything looks aligned. Let's try it one more time. Maybe it was just like a little slip, or just like a misalignment because of how everything was moving throughout the keyboard. No, it's true. If I tighten it all the way, it starts splitting right there. It's not really meant to. I'm gonna take a look at the video to see if there's a different way I can do that. Oh, this guy didn't use a diffusion plate. Yeah, no plate. Okay. Let's try this one. I know. I think she used a diffusion plate.
Circular rubber bump-ons.
So yeah, she puts the diffusion plate with the hole at the bottom. So
Placed
that's
between the top
correct.
and bottom of the case to let the SMD RGB LEDs under the piece and place the bottom of the case over it so we can close it up.
Okay. So it's in the right direction. It's just the screw is being a little funky. So let's take it off and try it again. And let's just one of the other screws because the first one didn't go in at all. The second one went in. It started pushing, pulling apart the plates. And this one here is going in as it should, and is also pulling the plates apart a little bit. Oh wait, okay, no, it's working. If I push the plates down together while screwing it in, it screws in. There's no more gap. Nice. I was a little concerned there. I was like, oh crap, do I need to return this to drop and get another one, wait another week or something? Because I've already gone through my patience a little bit. Okay, so this is how it looks. Very cool. I know. You guys having a good day? I'm having a good day. I'm doing all right. I had 2 job interviews today, or actually, it's the same job, just 2 interviews for it. So I'm chilling. I'm having a good time. Next is to put in the switches. So here we are with these guys. Here's a reminder if you can hear it. You can't hear it. OBS is a crap. I need to put on some like Bengay on my neck. It's getting stiff with how I'm looking down at these keys here. Ooh. Ah, there we go. So the PCB is a 5 what's it called? What's the word? Stub? No. Prong, I think. It's a 5 prong. I'm just gonna say prong. It's a 5 prong input, but these switches are 3 prong. So I mean, and that's not an issue. It can take 3 prongs without a problem. And it looks like these 2 right here are actually reversed. So instead of putting it like this, you had to put it in like that. Just looking at it. And that's probably because the USB-C. Yeah, it's because the USB-C port is right here. So to accommodate for that, it needs to go upside down. So let's go ahead and put in the first ones. All right, escape key is in. Ooh, that sounds nice. Wow, that sounds nice. Like it sounds good here, but when you put it with the metal, with the aluminum plate, it sounds nice, man. I can't hear too much of a ping either. Um, my friend, when I had the SteelSeries Apex Pro, my friend came over and he's pretty bit of an audiophile. He has sensitive hearing and all that stuff. He was like, I can hear the ping, and his keyboard doesn't have a ping because I guess he customized it or he lubricated it, and he was kind of like, oh, now that he hasn't heard a ping in a long time, hearing the ping is such a shock to him or something like that. But this, ooh, no, it does not sound like it has a ping. It's just a sound like vibrating through this metal makes it sound so sharp and crisp. Holy crap! Let me put them all in, and then I will turn off my fan and let you hear that for a second as well. I know when I put the keycaps in, it's going to sound very different, so I don't want to. I want to take you guys with me through this little journey of mine. Oh, crap! That sounds good. Oh my god. And okay, so the thing about a lot of keyboard people, okay, don't drop it, Jesus Christ. A lot of keyboard people are, they really um, they really like linear switches. I can't like mirror switches. They're just too smooth, and I can mess up with my typing because there's nothing stopping me from like just hitting the key all the way down before realizing it's the wrong key. So tactile is good. I had MX Browns as my first keyboard. They had Kale MX Kale Brown switches. Sorry about that. And I liked them, but they were also kind of subtle. They weren't tactile enough. This is definitely tactile enough. And then but I like clicky switches the most. I don't think I put this in correctly. Oh crap! How did I take this out? See, now this is the issue. I don't have a keycap for. So I'm gonna have to suffer like this. Actually, no. I think it went in properly. I just psyched myself out a little bit. Never mind. There we go. Yeah, it went in properly. I was just being really nervous. Okay, that 100% did not go in right correctly. I'm checking if the pins were bent. They are not bent, so that is good. Let's put it in properly this time. Good. So that's the number keys. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Let's bring it down. Right there. And we're gonna have to turn off the limiter on my microphone. And because of the fan and the fact that this is such a hot room with a rising all right, let's give it a go. So yeah, if you're a fan of clicky switches, you need that sounds good, right? I understand it's not like lubed and it's not I didn't put any foam in or anything, and I will put foam in. There is a considerable amount of space between oh that was good. Oh crap. Between the plate and the PCB. So it's perfect for putting in something there. And I'm going to quick search on Google about how to remove switches without a switch remover. Without tool.
How's it going? The top here. I have got anything on the.
I love how he's he's opening it. I'm not trying to open. I'm trying to take it off without a tool. Jump.
Now, a few tips to just in general help you get your switches off. So the first at last is pretty significant, and you can't get it first try. But the big thing is when it pops out, you will know. It has like a nice click.
Yikes, that looks dangerous. Also, this guy looks really young, and so I feel like he's not strong enough to do it. Okay, let's just go on Reddit. Reddit is usually a really good place to do it. Putting caps in the wrong hole. The switch isn't soldered in. I'd like to remove it without a switch puller. How to do. binder clip arms work also. Oh, also work. Okay, the guy used the flat end of a screwdriver to do it, which obviously is not the right thing to do, but I'm glad he got it out without breaking it, so good for him. We have 70 keys here, switches here, and 60 keys, so I'll have 10 extras. So any of these keys don't end up working, I can definitely swap them in for another switch. But I love that this is hot swappable because look at me. I'm just putting them in, right? This build would take like an extra hour or so. I have to solder these in. It'd also take an extra like day or so because I don't have a soldering iron or anything. And I have to go buy one. So that's great. And also, yeah, I gotta appreciate Toko Keyboard here. Like, the guy wanted to be very open to new keyboard fans, right? So the PCB has it's a five pin PCB, right? And that means you could buy any key switch and not have to worry about how many pins it has, because if you have a 3-pin PCB and you have a 5-pin switch, you have to go through every single switch and cut off the extra 2 pins, which is fine because the pin is actually just, like, it's a plastic piece, right? It's a plastic nub, but you need to cut it off, otherwise it won't fit into the hole there. There we go. I wonder if there's any like compatibility issue. I mean, I know there isn't. Oh, this one's a bent pin. I know there isn't, but I was thinking about like, because I know that these have the KL hot swap sockets, which is good for like any MX key switch. And these are, but I'm just thinking like, is it better? Does it work any better because this is a KL switch, or is it just kind of equal no matter what? Okay, so in addition, the only reason why a certain key will not work when I'm done with all this is if the switch doesn't work, if the switch is placed correctly into the socket here, or if the PCB does not work for that socket, which means then I'll have to go to Tokyo Keyboard or drop.com and ask for some sort of replacement PCB because, well, that's important. There we go. Yeah, when I'm done with this, I'm just gonna make sure all these switches are placed in all the way down, just in case. Nice. And actually, after this is done, I think I'll play like a game of League or something just to test out the switches, the keyboard, I mean, for gaming, and then do a couple of typing tests as well. So do stay tuned for that. Now, I'm not particularly a fast typer or anything. I do an average of 85 words per minute. Only getting better, of course, with every new keyboard iteration. Actually, I got worse with the SteelSeries Apex Pro, which is why I realized linear key switches are not for me. My fastest would probably, now this people are gonna hate me, but it's not with the MX keys. The MX keys were actually my second fastest because low profile. My fastest were with the Razer Ornata Chroma, and not my first mechanical keyboard. I was actually slower on my first mechanical keyboard, which were the KL Browns. I'm pretty sure this will go faster. I know the actuation force is a considerable amount, but I'm not too worried about the actuation force slowing me down. because as long as I can feel the tactile click, the tactile bump, or hear the click, I know to kind of like release my finger. That is something I've already developed as a typist, because I've used mechanical keyboards for a while already, so I know that is something I can do. Okay, and we should have, yeah, we have 10 more switches left in the box. So let's just push everything down just to make sure it's all the way in. Okay, that was in. And for anyone wondering why a switch would have 3 prongs versus 5 prongs, the 2 5 prongs are just for stability, so they don't shake around in the socket. But I don't really think that's an issue here. Like I can see some wiggling here, but like if you're just typing really quickly, you're not gonna really. I don't think you're gonna really shake this the switch. But you know, there are people who are like, oh, if it's not a 5-prong switch, they're not gonna use it. Now, in addition to what I'm saying right here, these Kalih Box Navies are awesome, but I was also gonna buy Glorious Pandas. Now, Glorious Pandas are super costly, especially if they come pre-lubed, which I was going to do it because I don't want to spend the time to lube this all. So, you know, whatever, right? Ooh, and this feels great. This feels great. Alrighty. Last but not least, placing in the keycaps. So these are, like, once again, like I mentioned before. Oh, my neck. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some kind of cream on my neck. Ooh, this is just really bad posture. These are the KBDfans Simple Gray PBT DBA keycap set, and it is a low profile mechanical keyboard set, and it does have support for almost every single form of keyboard. I'll need that function keys. Actually, I should probably look at this video to see how set up, because I really don't know. I just need like a top-down view. If you have that, there we go. It should be right here. There we go. So escape, and then it's 1. Oh, there's no tilde. Oh, the tilde's on the other side. Okay. Cool. That was not something I realized when I bought this, but it's not too much of an issue. Yeah, you know, one of the things I was concerned was like, how would the white keycap set, or rather white and gray keycap set, look on a black like board, like a case, I mean. Yeah, board, right? Yeah, board. And honestly, this mint looks really nice. Now, of course, I have yellow lights on in this room right now, so it's kind of masking all that. I'll promise you, when I'm done with this and everything works, I will turn on the proper lights so we can see how the actual keycap set looks like. Another impression I'm getting right now while I put these keycaps in is how, yo, these feel so nice. Like I kid you not, these keycaps feel so nice. There's like, they have a nice smooth texture to them that makes it feel smooth, even though obviously they're not smooth. They have a texture to them. After 9 is, so it's 8, 9, and then comes the hyphens, obviously. Then the equal sign. Zero. Interesting. That's not how they laid it out. They have a 0 and then the equal sign. How does the MX keys with it? 0 and a hyphen. So hyphen should go here. Then equals. Then delete, backspace goes here actually on this keycap set. Tilde goes here, the very end. But honestly, I can customize it however I want. So I guess I'll put tilde here. Yeah, I don't know why I followed her when I really shouldn't have. Okay, Is this gonna be an issue? Because I do have a keycap puller, but I really don't want to. Okay. We're bringing out the keycap puller. This is great. I gotta pull it out slowly. So Keychron actually sends you a keycap puller with their purchase, which is funny because I don't use Keychron. Holy crap, that was tight in there. Yikes. Okay. This lady doesn't seem to be, I mean, she has a different layout and everything, so I'm just gonna go into the Tokyo 60 assembly guide one more time and take a look. This is, holy crap, I didn't even check for the USB-C, but yeah, it fit in properly, so we're good. Okay, got all the screws in, got all of that in, got that in, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Okay, and start typing. So let me take a look at how this person did it. This is how Tokyo keyboard did it. So 1, 2, okay, it goes here. Then it has the hyphen, equal sign, backspace, and then tilde. So I guess this is right. It's just that she put it in a little bit wrong there. Or I don't know what she did. Whatever. I'm gonna put it the way these guys put it. So these all flipped over just as I was bringing it to the basement here. Okay, so I'm gonna need first tilde can go at the very ending here, which is gonna be interesting because I always have tilde on the left side. So yo, this feels nice. I'm enjoying this. Also, let me just see if it says it here. Okay, what I want to do here is take this off. Take it up, and I'm gonna search up QMK. QMK. There we go. So yeah, QMK works. They have it for this thingy. All right, I'm just looking at the QMK GitHub right here. I am, oops, I am, whoops, again. I'm pretty sure they have it for Tokyo keyboard. I could control F to find this, but I'm just there we go. Control 60 right here. Oh wow, they even have for the Oxfordian. That's not even out yet. Okay. I'll get the QMK thing later. Let's just put this stuff in for now. Yep, I just dropped that. Whoops. Okay, what goes here? Okay, we gotta get this out and get to the next one. There we go, right there. Ta-da! First row complete. Now we need a tab. Do I have an alternate tab? I think this is the only tab I have. Yeah, this is the only tab I have. Okay, cool. And Q. Now, because this is a gaming keyboard, I was actually thinking I could do this, and since all the keys on this keycap set are the same size, I was going to put the arrow keys here instead to add, because there's no WASD in a different color here, and I want to add some more mint into the key, into the thing here, so I wanted to add this in. If it doesn't look good, I can take them out and put the regular WASD keys in. But yeah, I just want to see if it would look good with the minty arrow keys here instead of, well, nowhere, because HKB keyboards don't have arrow keys. Now I'm doing this purely for aesthetic, but I know HHKB keyboards are meant for programming in Linux, I believe. So that's interesting. I'm not a programmer. I am an HR professional with a degree in HR and in psychology. I have a dual degree. So I'm just a tech fan, you know. I'm just an enthusiast. I like to be an enthusiast. I built my own computer twice, and this is my first mechanical keyboard that I'm building, but not my first mechanical keyboard in general. This is my third mechanical keyboard, and I'm proud to be part of the club here. So I'm gonna need a smaller backspace key, which I have. Thank you. Now I need the control key, which is gonna be this one here. Actually, I want to use this control key the caps lock key instead. Oh, interesting. They put control over here, but I don't actually use control. I want to use caps lock here, just like I normally do. Oh, wait a minute. This doesn't even... Wait, this doesn't even work. Never mind. I have to use regular caps lock. There we go. This seems extra wobbly. I don't know about that one, Chief. Okay. I don't know. Next is F. This F. Oh. Oh. Okay. Press F in chat, I guess. this F doesn't have the homing key knob on it, which is fine, you know. I don't really need the homing knob, but I just thought, you know, maybe it's gonna have it because I'm kind of used to that, even if it's not there. So bear with me for a second here. I'm just going through and putting these in. Okay, this is the enter key, but this might actually be too. Wait, it's actually not too big. It's not because it's perfectly. This keyboard's not perfectly symmetrical, huh? I did not know that. But that's good because I actually wanted the minty enter key. Got the minty enter key. Ooh. Yeah, there's definitely rattle there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy lube and put lube into this because there's rattle and I can hear it. Yikes, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to hear it, but I am hearing it. Yeah, I can hear that rattle. It's not disturbing for me personally, but I can definitely see how this would make a true mechanical keyboard fan annoyed to hear. And so I think I will go ahead and get lube for that. Okay, you gotta put that in. Almost done here. I'm telling you, these keycaps feel nice. Um, it feels like someone powdered them, but there's no powder on it. This is just how they feel. And I know not everyone likes like the powder feel, but I like the powder feel, and this feels like it has powder on it, and that's nice to me. Thank you very much for joining my TED Talk. I'll see you another time, I guess. What is the last key that needs to go here? Question mark and then left shift. Okay. We actually do have this correct key size for that right here. And then next to left shift or right shift, I mean. Yeah, see, I can hear it. This is how normal switch sounds, and this is with the stabilizers. Stabilizers are rattly. I need the function key, and I want it in green, but this layout, this keyboard, this keycap set does not have a green function key. Kind of upsetting. Not really, because I knew it didn't have it when I bought it. So, but okay, what goes in the bottom? It goes Alt, Super, Spacebar, Super, Alt. So the left Alt button is going to be the actual Alt button because I don't actually use the Alt key very often. But there it is. That's the actual Alt button. And then a normal keyboard has Control here. Okay. Actually goes Control Alt. Oh, I actually have two Alt keys, but I don't have two Control keys. Interesting. Actually, I have two of the wide Alt and wide Control keys, but I only have one U Alt and one U Control. So, interesting. Interesting. We're gonna take this out, and we're gonna put Control here. Or actually, I could just learn to have Control be the bigger buttons. You know, no biggie for me. First let's put in the spacebar. This is the 7U Minty Fresh spacebar. This might be annoying. You can't hear it, but there's definitely rattle on this spacebar. Um, it sounds like a typewriter though. It sounds like a typewriter, but it's also rattly. It's rattly when I push it down at least, but oh, oh, that's good. Holy crap! Oh, whew. That that's good. Holy crap! That feels good. That feels really good. Wow, that's I get it now. I get why Mechanica keyboard fans would like this. That feels so good. I I wanna type it, but like I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Um, so Tokyo 60 and a lot of people who build Tokyo 60s seem to have hold on. I need to look at how other people laid this keyboard out because I don't want to build it wrong. So she put Alt as a small key here. And one of the things I want to do is there is a Windows button, but it looks so disgusting compared to the rest of the keycap set. So, like here, I'll show you the Windows button. It looks hideous. Hold on, it's finding me. It's not finding me actually. Okay, let's do it like that. There we go. Yeah, it's hideous. It's an absolute tragedy. Now there is a calculator button, and I think this actually works better as the Windows button. So I'm actually going to use this as the Windows button, and that's gonna go here. Yeah, the Windows button looks disgusting. I don't know why they made it like that. They should have changed it because that's like the XP logo. Come on, we're on 10, 11. I have the 11 beta on my laptop. So this needs to be something. And I now usually Alt goes here. So these are Alt keys, but I don't know. I got Control, I got Alt. Wait, this is a good picture. Let me take a picture of this. Yeah, that was a nice picture. Crap, I'm in a dilemma here. Now I'm gonna put Alt here because everyone else puts Alt, but I'm gonna probably customize it in QMK when I'm done. Okay, so just from that little quick tip, TP tap typing test right there, the backspace being moved down from to the same row as the alpha keys is definitely something I'll have to get used to because I'm used to just going up here to the corner, but now I have to go to the right. Not having the nubs on the F and J keys is definitely interesting. I'm gonna have to get used to that because I guess I do instinctively look for those nubs and they're not there. Other than that, this keyboard is pretty much the same. Like everything is the same except for the tilde being on the right side instead of the left side. If I can change it in QMK, I'm gonna move this over here and just move the num keys down one space because that would probably be closer to what I like. This right here is interesting. I'm gonna have to see how that feels with the lights on because with the lights off, I can't really tell. I'm just taking a quick look around to see if there's anything wrong with anything else. Okay, everything else seems fine. This has a nice weight to it, which is exactly why I bought this because it was weighty. It was aluminum. It was metal, aluminum plate, and all that fun stuff. And this feels fine. yeah, I really like this keyboard feel. And I really love this right here. I know this is how all HKB keyboards are like, but the fact that this is metal is nice. I can hear some shake as I tap this, and it's definitely spacebar stabs that are shaking. So this is extremely loose, and I can hear the spacebar stabs rattling as I push this down. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll fix that. This is interesting, and the weird thing is the only game I play that uses this, the arrow keys here, the WASD arrow keys, is Valorant, right? Because this is movement, and then League is this, anyways. D, and then so W and D are not W and D, but everything else is the same. Oh, they sound so nice. I literally cannot believe I built this in an hour and 47 minutes. But we're not done. We are not done, everybody. I'm telling you, do not get excited. We're not done. All right, let's put this away. Let's put this away. Let's get this on here. We're probably going to go back to it later when I decide to change out the some of the keys again. But we need to plug this into my into my computer and test it out. To do that, we need the wrist rest, which is black and fits perfect with everything else. Let's put these back into their respective bags. This one goes here, and this one actually goes by itself. Sorry, dude, but you're alone. I can go over there for now. I'll clean it up when I'm done. I'm telling you, that is a beautiful looking keyboard. I cannot believe I made this, and this just fits in perfectly. Holy crap. Yeah, that feels good. That feels good. Okay, let's get this braided cable here. They gave a silver braided cable. Silver or gray. It's pretty close to being both. And okay, this is gonna be a little bit annoying. I was gonna plug it in to the top of my desktop, but my top of my desktop is already plugged into this guy. So this has to go underneath. That's gonna be a little annoying because I have to move my desktop to do it. Oh. All right, let's see. Move this over. Okay, and then I have to put this back over here. Alrighty. Oh crap. Okay. So in the process of putting it into my computer, in the process of putting this wire into my computer, I had to take the webcam off. So, whoops. But it's all good though. Let's check the time. Time is 12 o'clock. Okay. And oh yeah, gotta plug this in. That's right. So this cabling isn't proper, isn't correct, but I'll fix it up if this all works out. All right, looks like the RGB is on. Nice. So that's the thing. I can actually, the RGB will be cut off at the bottom if I could do this. I could probably move it down a little bit. We'll see. Okay, now we need to go into a oh my god. Keyboard tester. So far all the keys work. Good for me. Launch. And for this part, let me just move this up one step. There we go. Hopefully you can see this. We're right there. So escape. There's no function keys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, beep, boop. Nice. Tab. Beep, beep, boop, bap, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop. Brap, boop, beep, bap, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, bap, boop, beep, boop. But beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, 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 boop. Ah, this is programmed as Alt, and this is programmed as Control. So these need to be switched. Haha. Space works. Control. Oh, this is Windows. This is Windows? Interesting. And then this is Alt. So this is Alt, this is Alt, this is Control, and this is Windows. What? Interesting. Any of these keys not work. The problem is this. Does Enter work? Enter works. Okay, and then Shift works. Cool, very nice. Left shift works. Control and all that works. Caps does not work. Oh wait, no, caps does work, but this is programmed to control. This is Alt, this is Windows, and this is Control. So caps works. It's just, I mean, this switch works. It's just not programmed to caps lock, which honestly makes sense because a lot of people don't really use. A lot of people don't really use caps lock. Right, and honestly, I don't use caps lock that much either, so I'm not really complaining. We do need to, so I'll unplug this real quick. So all the switches work, all the keycaps work. The PCP is the PCB. I'm not a drug user. No, I'm not. I'm not. But so yeah, all of that works. I'm just gonna switch around these keycaps for now. So it was Control, it was Alt, and it was Windows. This is a Windows key. No, this is Control. One of these was Windows. I'm gonna take us off and then plug it in one more time. Okay, and then yeah, that came out way too easy. I don't know. It's too simple. Okay, let's type it in, put it in. The LEDs are on again. This is a control key. So let's go get the appropriate key for that. I'm running out of desk space. This is my computer desk, anyways. The desk behind me on the other side would probably be better suited for this this operation. Okay, so this is a control key. Also went on way too easily. I don't know why. Okay, control. This is a alt key. Okay, this is the alt key here. This is a Windows key. Okay. Crap, where'd I don't know if this set probably does not come in. Oh, it does come with 2 Windows keys. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so this is a Windows key. There. It's a ugly Windows key, but for now, just so I know what key it is, I'm gonna do that. This is alt as well. This one right here. I don't have a second alt button, so I will. Let's use plus for it. I mean, I can use any key, so I could, you know, plus is not too bad for that key. Just trying to see if there is another alt key that I could use or something, but there isn't. Anyways, that is just makeshift. We'll fix it up later. And then the other Windows key goes here as well. So let's get that out. If I can get it, come on. There we go. Got it. Oh crap! Those keys are too small. Yeah, these are 1.5s. I think I need 2s. No, this is 1.5. This is a 1.25 key. So these are too small. But nice, all the keys work. I am actually really happy that everything works, because I was a little scared that something might not work, but everything works. Wow, nice. And then I'm gonna have to figure out how QMD works, because I need to reconfigure first the lighting, because I want to make it white, and this is just a random RGB strip of light all around, which is cool. It's not too bad or anything, but yeah. And then this wrist rest feels nice. I'm extremely happy with this wrist rest right here. And let's just move this back down 1 step. So there we go. And let's do a quick typing test. Yeah, let's do a typing test. Let's turn my fan off here. Okay, the fan is off. Okay, now I need to go and turn off noise suppression. Okay. You should. I think you can hear my computer too, the silent hum of it. But bring this down. Okay, and so forgive me here, because I know I'm gonna mess up a little bit, just because the layout's a little different and the size of this keyboard's different. But let's see how close I can get to my average of 85. Oh my god. Ah! I can't make mistakes. Whew, 68. That was terrible. And not only was it terrible, that backspace, bro. I kept going over here for backspace, but this is where it is. One thing I could do actually, because this technically is supposed to go here. I could actually move this down. I'm looking to see if I have a one unit backspace. And of course I don't have a 1 unit backspace. But what I can do is use the left arrow key. I have a left gray arrow key that I can put here, or actually here, and then put this down here, and then move this to the other side to the one area, and that'll actually work. But I'll have to reprogram it because this is still programmed as backspace. So yeah, you know. And I think I will do that because this is a habit and I just have. So I'll move backspace up to here, and then I'm gonna move control down to here, make these my alt key, make these my alt keys, and then make this a Windows key, and then bring back caps lock over here. Well, other than that, yo, this keyboard feels nice. I'm pretty sure you heard how it sounded when I wasn't making mistakes. Let's go in a different place. 10. Yeah, let's go here instead. Just because here, even if I make a mistake, it's not going to penalize me. Because I know in Typing Works, it doesn't let you go on to the next sentence unless you have the same amount of spaces and stuff. Yeah, that's really slow. This is my speed I used to be able to type in high school, and I am not a high schooler anymore. I am a young adult. So it's not bad. The fact that I'm returning to high school level speeds because of this isn't unexpected. One, it's a different key switch. Two, the keycaps are technically low profile. So that's definitely kind of messing me up a little bit because I keep slipping onto the next key by accident, but that's definitely something I'll get over time. Backspace just being in a different location is also tripping me up a little bit. And yeah, but the backspace key sounds nice. It's the thick sound, dude. Like here. Yeah, and then other than that, the clickiness of these keys and everything, it doesn't actually bother me that much. Like it's not a high pitched click. It's like a low pitched click. Yeah, it's a low pitched click, and it has like a really nice tunk to it, and it's deep. And then the only thing that's tripping me up is this spacebar is tripping me up. It's a little heavy. Yeah, it's a little heavy for my taste. But there's nothing I can do about it. I don't have any other switches or anything. Maybe I can ask a friend if he has like a linear switch or something that I could switch it out with. But yeah, this is a little bit heavier than I'm okay with. This spacebar. It's also louder than I'm okay with. But yeah, you know, I'll deal with it as I do. So yeah, while we're here, let's go play a little bit of League and see how this feels like that. Let me just do one more typing test. You know, I feel like I can get a little bit better as I keep typing this. Wow, that was terrible. Let me try again. All right, see, I got faster. I got faster. I started getting the hang of the backspace a little bit more. What tripped me up now was the shift key being smaller than I expected. But yeah, that's fine. Honestly, I'm okay with that. The other thing that's tripping me up, so my speed is mainly slowed down because of the key switch. But because it does require a little bit more pressure than I am used to, because I came from a Steel Series key switch, which was linear, so that was like a boom, real quick, easy. And then also I use this the MX keys, which is low profile and literally has no key travel at all. So it's like the amount of force to push down the key is easy. And then this actually requires actual amounts of pressure, so that's tripping me up a little bit, but I think that's also something I'll get through over time. So that's pretty cool. I think that's it. That's all the entertaining parts of this entire little series here. I do want to play League though, so let's go play the League, and see how this feels. We'll play something quick and easy. Maybe just a quick ARAM just to test it out a little bit. And let's switch over to the widescreen format here. There we go. Let's see. Ooh, I don't. Let's add in the camera as well, actually. So here's the oopsies. There, I think that's a suitable place to put it. Okay, I'm gonna need my headphones for this part, and so we'll take out these keycaps. They're in the way for a little bit. Also, I'm really happy with these keycaps actually though. When I bought these keycaps, I was actually looking at another set of keycaps made by who do they call PMK, I think, and they looked really nice, but the problem was they also costed a ton, and I was really trying to debate, like, do I want to have a keycap set that costs a ton or not? And in the end, I kind of just said, you know, I guess I don't want a keycap set that costs $160, even though they look really cool. And not at these, because these were only like $45 before shipping, but they look nice, they feel nice, and the PMK caps that I was looking at were actually not they were not PBT, but these are PBT, so that's really nice. Okay, so let's huh. All right. It didn't even connect me. Okay, there we go. I was looking for control. Oh my god, if control is not over here, I'm gonna die. Because control is over here now. Oh my god. Okay, I need my team to step up a little bit. Alright, they're not even stepping up. Oh, come on. Oh, desktop audio is super quiet. I don't know why. XD, I'm almost dead. Oh, we got one though. Nice. So far the keys feel nice. Because it's so heavy, I can tell exactly when the ability comes out. The placement of control and alt is kind of tripping me up a little bit, but I'm sure I'll get used to it since the control is still the pinky key, just going to a different direction. I am dead. No worries, I'm not actually trying to win or anything. I'm just figuring out the keyboard. Do I need... Nice. Yo, this guy. Gorgon in. Riven? That was a little sus. This is weird. I don't know why you can't hear the game. I didn't change any settings with my audio. I'm waiting for Caitlyn all to come up before I charge in. Oh my god, I was about to use my ult. Okay, well, we're here. God. Man, it's doing it again? No, wow. It's still not loud enough. Interesting. Oops. Man, I wish I went Ribbon instead. I should ask for a trade. But I didn't. Wow. Incredible. There's something we can engage onto though. Oh boy. I guess we can engage onto that. I still understand why my audio is a little too low. Huh. Check my audio one more time. No, that's not it. I cannot tell you why. Oh my god, I was about to chomp him. Wow, that was awesome, Caitlin. Oh my god. Alt tabbing is so weird on this. I gotta help these guys over here. Wow, that was terrible. We engaged and still didn't get anything off of that. What the tanks died. I don't know what we can do about that. Yay, assist. Okay. This is a bad game. I don't even play Nuno, so like I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing here. In any case, this is supposed to test out the keyboards, so the keyboard sounds great. Oh, I got dust in my mouth. That's weird. Keyboard sounds great. It feels great. I love it. The key placement is a little awkward, and I need to get used to that. But other than that, it's fine. I don't know. I still don't know why the audio is so like muted. I didn't change any audio settings.
We took Valorant. Everywhere we went, men trembled, and the ice followed us. We forged a mighty empire, but it wasn't truly ours, so long as we served the watchers.
Man. Oh, boy. I need to chomp on something. Oh my god. Why did he stand here when Zarath is right there? Let me chomp on something! Oh, wow. I actually saved myself there with that chomp. Oh, come on. I wasn't in that. My chomp didn't go off. Oh, come on. I was standing right next to him. I need both of these. I need to chomp something. Oh my god, let me eat. Woo! Got out of there. Nice, Caitlyn. That is awesome. Oh my god, the snowball. Shut up. Oh my god. Ah, well, this game's over. Can I just surrender? I tested out the keyboard pretty well already. Nice. I need to eat something. Wow, I almost got him. That's nice. Rooted him. Pepperoni and pepperoni. Hmm. Oh, wow, this keyboard feels nice.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
If you aren't winning, grab your sword.
Ooh, that guy's chunky. That's huge. Oops. Oh my god, I almost got him. He's gonna stun me. And it's a point and click. Oh my god, I can't chomp anybody in time. Come on, let's go. 14 deaths. That's hilarious. Oh wow, both of us got a lot of deaths though. Well, Ezreal, I don't know why he did, but he did. Okay, I am full item. XD. Crap. Gotcha. Oh, I forgot about cat. Holy crap, Cho'Gath. Holy crap, that's a big shield. I mean, the shield's not actually that much of a shield. It's just a large shield. Oops, didn't root that guy. Oh my god, I didn't get her. Oh my god, didn't root him. Nice. Nice, rooted him. And somehow we won that too. Oh, this. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Keyboard is great. I love it. It's money well spent. So I got a good job. And I don't know why the audio wasn't working there. I apologize for that. Although that wasn't really the big focus of this entire stream, so not too worried about it. Ooh, I actually got recognition for that. Interesting. And let's open this while we're here. Timo and Galio, very cool. Okay. And yeah, that's it. My name is Fallen Artemy. It is actually 12:45 a.m. for me, so I actually need to go sleep soon. But you know, I hope you guys loved the stream. I don't know if no one was watching it anyways, but whatever. But at least I have a record of me making a keyboard here. And the keyboard is nice. I love it. It looks awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna have tomorrow. I'm gonna take a look and try to fix up the key bindings, as change up the lighting. But other than that, no, this keyboard's great. It's really nice. And if anyone else wants to get into mechanical keyboards or into HHKB layouts and are interested in making that swap, I think this is a great keyboard kit to go with if you want to do that. Other than that, there's nothing else I can really say. So, you know, have a good night or a good morning because it's the next day now. Signing off. Good night.